Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Babael here, joined by Larc. We're bringing you another series here between Thaibg and Xoong, and it's gonna be a BO3. It's the group stage here, and yeah, so far the standings are as such. If Xoong wins this 2-1, Thaibg, as in Xoong 2, Thaibg 1, then it's gonna be a three-way tie, and we're gonna break some tie there. And other than that, if Xoong wins 2-0, then Xinhuan goes through. If Thaibg wins 2-0, then Thaibg goes through. If Thaibg wins 2-1, Thaibg goes through. So that's gonna be the possible outcomes here. For Xoong to even have a chance, he needs to look at a three-way tie.
Yep.
So yeah, Larc is here with me, and I guess we just enjoyed a pretty interesting series there between a very RNG-based Zoo deck as well as a Xoong's pretty interesting Warrior deck, which is again very RNG-based.
Yeah, it's very weird. I mean, I'm surprised he actually decided to toss in Illidan into that mix when Illidan really doesn't offer as much, seeing as to how also I mean, when Illidan comes up at a time you usually don't have your other cards like your Shield Slam, your Cleave, and all that kind of jazz, because you're usually using them early game, and most of his other cards after that were high costing ones, so you can't really pair that up with the Illidan to get a lot of those tokens coming out. So kind of interesting to see that he that he tossed in the Illidan there as well. Maybe he doesn't have a Baron get in, so he put it there for fun. I don't know, but I guess that's just kind of his playstyle here. But I'm very interested to see how this game's gonna go though, because Thaibg, man, he's done very good so far. I believe he went 2-1 against Xinhuan. If he 2-1s against Xoong, that's also gonna be pretty interesting, and we might be seeing our first ever tie.
No, if he gets 2-1 by Xoong, then yeah.
I mean, if he wins against Xoong.
Yeah, if he wins against Xoong, then there's no tiebreaker because he won Xinhuan, right? Remember? So
Yeah.
then he'll be our first tie to go through. Yeah. Sorry. I kind of cut you off a little bit too early. Sorry, Larc. My bad.
bad.
Yeah, let's look at this game. So again, very smooth connection from Xoong that I'm really enjoying. So we have pretty good stuff here. Xoong's gonna be the bottom half of this board, representing Malaysia, and that's gonna be the Druid mirror matchup here against the top half of this board. That's gonna be occupied by the Thai, and that's Thaibg.
Yep. He actually opted not to innovate into Harvest Golem, which actually is a pretty decent play since he's facing another Druid there. And Thaibg again with that the Acidic Swamp Ooze, which is not a bad card actually. I guess it's just to kind of deal with those very aggro-ish decks from those warriors and stuff like that, and all that kind of jazz, and maybe even the paladins. And here he's just gonna use his sheer power to trade the 2-1. I'm not sure what card exactly Xoong got because it's a little bit lag in my end, but I believe here at turn 3 he's innervating, so I guess that's a Druid of the Claw. Yeah, he did just get a Druid of the Claw over there as his top deck, so that's actually pretty good. 4-6 already on the board, and no real way for Thaibg to actually deal with this. He can't buff up the Acidic Swamp Ooze and run that right into the 4-6, but again, not so sure how effective that's gonna really be.
Yeah, I mean, that is just crazy, man. They innervate into the Druid of Claw, one of the best play ever, and oh my god, look at the big guy there. Ancient of War.
I'm surprised he didn't attack, because if he had a swipe, that would have been pretty bad for Thaibg actually. Oh, he gets a Starfall, but he can't use it, so that's... He could just run the... Yeah,
I guess that's fine. And wow, I guess he just doesn't like running the taunts here.
Yeah, the thing is, the reason why he did that is because he has Starfall, so he's probably just going to use that the next turn to instantly deal with the Senjin here, and then do 5 damage to the face, which is actually not that bad. Or he could even just decide to trade here. So what's gonna happen is, so what's gonna happen here is he's going to, there we go, there's the Naturalize.
Who runs a Naturalize?
Yeah, that's the card that is probably gonna make a comeback, like I said earlier, because there's no more Tink Master over Spark. But again, it draws 2 cards for your opponent, so probably not the best option when you're quite far ahead.
And it's also not good when it's against a Druid mirror matchup. And okay, it's gonna Savage Roar here. instead of the Starfall. Okay, that's pretty interesting because Starfall goes and deal direct damage, so I kind of like this here. Okay.
Weird
I guess
choice.
that's weird. I wouldn't have done that, but it's maintaining bug control. The die here is.
I guess it's the same thing essentially.
Well.
Because if he attacks into it, he still needs to run the 2-port into the broken.
But what you gonna do about it now? It's gonna die.
Yeah. Well,
he still has the card advantage, so it's still not that bad.
I guess that is true, and he does have a lot of his mid-range cards here. I believe he's probably even gonna think of Raffing here, or play the Azure Drake, or no?
Raffing here, Azure Drake. No, I don't guess. I don't think it's gonna be the case there.
Yeah, doesn't even have mana for it, so just going with the Druid Claw is fine, I guess. Put the 4/6 on the board, but I think Xoong also has his own Druid of the Claw there. But I don't think he really wants to use it. Here he gets a swipe actually.
Yeah, a lot of value in that one there.
So slow, I can't even see what card he gets. It's so bad.
He got Drift the Claw. Now it's gonna be back to Thaibg. Thaibg can pick up a card. It's gonna be a Chewing Yeti, so that's okay. He can play the Yeti for 4-drop, Rough for extra card. Nope, not gonna do that. Just gonna Hero Power, kill it off. That's fine as well. I would actually Rough here, but I guess saving for extra option is still pretty fine. And there we go, Chewing Yeti on the board. Back to Xoong.
Yeah, Xoong has a lot of options. Turn 8 he can play that huge 7/10 on the board. Unfortunately that will die to things like Naturalize. Druid of the Claw here is also a fine choice because we're gonna see Thaibg probably play the Blood Mage Falanos and Starfall here.
Yeah.
To instantly kill that off and then 4 damage to the face. Yep,
wow.
So gets a lot of value out of that actually. But next turn, I mean, the thing is, Scenarios is usually used to, buff up your tokens.
But nope,
you can't really play Ysera's. Yeah, you can't really play Ysera since there's nothing on the board.
Naturalize is gonna kill Ysera.
And Naturalize is gonna kill Ysera, so I think he's probably just thinking about playing the Scenarios with tons, or maybe even just so he's just gonna go with the
absolute ball control. Yeah, he's gonna clear the board again.
Oh, he got Wrath. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he saved Wrath 4, just to deal 3 damage. Which is fine. It's pretty okay.
No, he just got it, didn't he?
No, he saved
Wrath?
it. Yeah, he didn't use it just now.
So lag on my end. Never mind.
It's okay. So we have Thaibg picking up a Claw again, and we have also Azure Drake being played here, and Wrath is gonna come in to deal 2 damage for extra card. He can also Claw to pick it up there. Oh wow, he gets another Wrath. Okay, he should just Wrath again.
Nah, he should save it.
Why?
Save it.
Why not?
In case there's something bigger, then he can always use the Wrath with the, 4 damage.
Which acts like a mini swipe there.
Yep. Because let's say there was like something like a Ragnaros and he didn't have what do you call this? Naturalize. He could just use the Wrath and then run his minion into it.
Ancient War comes out here.
Oh, Black Knight value. Allura man.
Instantly. I would have played Scenarios first, but no doubt about it, man. Just gonna chop the 5/10. Chop the 3. There we go. Deforestation at its very best.
Yeah, man, Xoong's not looking good at all. Like, Thaibg, he practically has this game in the bag, and Xoong can't find any opening right now. Doesn't have
yeah, he doesn't have anything to do. He should play Scenarios just now, but oh well, what's done's done. He can play Scenarios still now, and up for the other 2/2s there, just to hold off the aggression coming in here from Thaibg. But yeah, it's very limited as to what he could do, or rather accomplish right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what card. Okay, he has Faceless Manipulator. That's not gonna do anything here.
You want to copy the either the ex-wife, or Ysera, or Ancient of War. That's generally what you want to keep the Faceless Manipulator for.
Well, I think here he's probably just gonna play.
Yeah, that's actually quite a fair bit of things you could do here, but I would actually just go with Scenarios, really. Ex-wife, not strong enough, probably gonna die. Yeah. Scenarios on the flip side, pretty okay. 5-8, very strong, 2 taunts. You gotta provide yourself a little bit more traction. But look at the innovate though. Wow.
Well, he's going to RAF one of them for sure and get card. And then run the 2-3 into the 2-2.
And then run the 4-5 and the 4-4 into the 5-8. Nope, that's not good.
No, that's not good.
If he uses naturalize here, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, exact sheet. What?
Okay, now if you naturalize scenarios, then the mission has been accomplished here for Xoong. Now we can play stuff like the Sarah and Ancient of War. Second one comes out here. That's crazy. Wow. Look at that. He's actually gonna power off the wall his own minions here. So that's a 5-6 and a 5-5 dealing 10 damage. And Xoong is down to just 13. But this is instant copy. Instant copy.
Yep.
And an instant problem.
It's definitely an instant copy, but he doesn't have any other play after that.
Well, there's nothing to do.
He can't even RAF.
He should RAF a card. He shouldn't RAF to kill because there's nothing that can kill.
Well, he can kill the Harvest Golem.
For what? He comes back as 2-1.
At least it doesn't do one more damage.
Shaves off 1 damage. Okay, I guess that's fine. We know for sure there's no more Allura Man in the deck of Thaibg there. It's gonna RAF the 3-2 your play, and it's not gonna get extra card. Just gonna hero power and turn, which is fine.
It's too bad the 6-11 is out of the sweet zone for that big game hunter.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Archie Commander, that's actually a really good card. Because now he only treats the Black Knight. I guess he could treat the
5, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, whoa, why? Why? Oh, okay, because you wanna pop the Harvest spot. Alright, so that's again 10 damage. And Xoong is in a lot of a bad spot. Xinhuan needs Xoong to win. Come on. If Thaibg wins 1 game and Xoong wins 2, it's gonna be a straight out 3-way tie.
Yep.
It's crazy.
The Thaibg is looking really strong now though, and I don't think there's a play that Xoong has right now.
No, he doesn't have anything that could save him. He's done.
Yeah, well, okay, let's think. What can help him?
Nothing.
Okay, he just gets a Shield Master.
He's done.
Yeah. Well, he can
commit suicide. That's a very nice way to die.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing he could have done in that situation simply because you generally you're already in a very bad spot, and that's just misplay, man. It all started by playing the Ancient of War before the Black Knight came out. You don't do stuff like that because that's just so much value in chopping down the great tree there. And in his hand, he didn't have anything else he could probably play. Playing Scenarios was the way I would have thought that it would have been a little bit better. But I guess there's nothing much you could have done it either. So that's it. We're into a second game here. And who do you favor in his second match?
Oh, definitely Thaibg. I mean, he's just playing really well so far, and I mean, it shows that at least he does have a feel for the way his decks are supposed to be played. I mean, after all, he did craft it himself.
The Naturalize is good play though.
Yeah, definitely. I think I just felt like that was kind of probably going to be common now since you don't have things like Think Master or Overspark.
But generally, yeah, it's good. But the thing is, you're gonna have to know when to use it, because if you use it in the wrong moment, you are generally royally screwed. But yeah, so we have this game here between Xoong and Thaibg, second of the series. Could be the last one. Thaibg gonna take the top half as the Druid. He's gonna play the same class and deck. Now Xoong's gonna come in with the Handlock, which used to win Xinhuan again. And I think he feels pretty confident about this deck here.
Yep. Oh, I would have actually. I guess he wants to save the Innervate. Doesn't want to use the.
Again, he coins it to Life Tap. I just don't like that. I guess it's okay because he doesn't have Drake this time around.
Yeah, but here this time, actually, I think the favor is definitely go in favor for Xoong, because he will be able to. I mean, it's a Handlock versus the Druid, so. Maybe it won't go so well because there is that, that all-powerful Naturalize that Thaibg has.
Yeah, and he already has that in the hand. It should still be okay because he's got like 3 giants in his hand already. this is a different setting as compared to the Xinhuan match, in which he's got shit hand. This hand is still pretty okay. And yeah, the aggression is gonna start already by the Druid. I'm only hoping that Thaibg don't make the same mistake as Xinhuan by lowering the health of Xoong below 14, or rather 15.
Yeah, but the problem is that he's probably thinking that shit, I'm on the clock. I have to kill him ASAP before it reaches, you know, that before he's able to play his Lord Trabraxis and all that kind of jazz. And at the same time, if he doesn't, you know, do damage, then he'll fill up his board, but he'll lose minions. Because let's say he has to trade with Mountain Giants, or if Mountain Giants do come out, that's actually gonna be very scary. Oh, he's actually just gonna go ahead and throw down the 2-1. That's actually a decent play, but that's gonna die.
Yeah, it definitely is going to die.
Oh wow!
But at least it stops the respawn coming up from the Harvest Golem, which is definitely very good. Now it's gonna be back to Xoong.
I'm surprised he played the Blood Mage actually.
Yeah, same, but okay, Xoong here for sure going for the Giant. You gotta know that you are already at 10 cards. Is it? No, 9 card. Okay, 9 card. Yeah, he can afford to tap here, but if he tap, he's not gonna be able to play the Giant. So playing one Mountain Giant. Naturalize. The second one comes up.
Yes, he should naturalize actually. This is a really good time to naturalize.
Just naturalize because yeah, his hand is already full. You're gonna mill him. 1 card at least. He's gonna innovate. Savage Draw. Is this game?
Wait, is he dead? Did we miscount wrong?
Yeah, he's dead. No,
no
it's a mistake because the 4/3 cannot attack.
Yeah, but he's dead next turn anyways.
Wow, that aggression is crazy.
He's gonna survive. He can Shadow Flame the 8/8.
He can Siphon Soul. He cannot Siphon Soul. He can Molten Giant into a Defender Argus. Just Defender Argus. Come on. I guess that's fine. Heal himself up. Yeah, it's perfect. You don't do shit like that, man. You don't do stuff like that. Gets a handlock. Now he's just gonna be in such a good spot.
Thaibg won.
How? Naturalize? No, he cannot.
Yep.
Can he? He killed one Taunter. He cannot cut through the second one. How can he cut through the second one with 5 health? It's not possible, man.
He has 4 life. Yeah, he wins. Oh, even look at the top deck. Yeah, he wins anyway.
Does he win? Oh, okay. He's gonna naturalize. Yeah, okay, now he wins. Alright, now he wins.
Even if he didn't have the Wrath, he could have run the 3/4 and the 1/1 into him, and he would still be able to kill him because he has Claw plus Hero Power. That's 3 damage plus 2 from the Defender of Argus against the 5 health.
Thaibg, man, the guy who doesn't submit pictures again wins. Why does this always happen to me?
That was an insane way to win. I actually like the way Thaibg played there. He knew that he had to apply as much pressure and force out whatever Xoong could do, and yeah, in the end it actually worked out pretty well. Yeah,
I mean, that's just crazy. I need a moment here to digest this shit here. Okay, let's just realistically look at the play again. 2 health, 5 health. Even if he doesn't pick up Rough, I guess he'll still be dead.
The thing is, Xoong couldn't do anything as well because if he had Shadow Flame, he would have still died to the Claw coming up from Thaibg. Because let's say he didn't have Claw, then he would have survived against Thaibg, but he would be down to 1 life. But after that, he could start playing, you know, Argus and Molten Giant. But at the same time, also, he hasn't used a single swipe. So imagine if he top decked the swipe, that would have also changed the game. So I mean, either ways, that was a really good play there by Thaibg.
I mean, that's just crazy, man. Who does stuff like that? You don't.
Really,
I guess his math is on a different level altogether. Because you don't see people and he was just snap, man. Look at that instant decision making. He didn't even hesitate. I was like, whoa, what's happening? Why you raw now? And I thought it's a mistake, but no.
It was actually a really good play because it forced him into such a bad position. Because he was thinking 2 steps ahead. Like if he had Savage Ward there, he would have dropped his opponent down to 2 life, which we saw. And the only way to come back from that is like double taunts and heals. Actually, it was very risky at the same time because if 2 Molten Giants came out, then he would have been pretty screwed because he would have no way to get out of the second taunt. He could only get out of 2 taunts. So.
Well, I guess he kind of.
Oh wait. Actually, no.
He could have naturalized anyway, right?
Actually, either way he only had 1 taunt. I mean, he could only have had 2 taunts, right?
Yeah, because he had only 1 defender Argus, so I don't know what he's saying there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, he not the defender Argus, or was it something else?
Sunfruit Protector. He is the Sunfruit Protector, not defender Argus. But that only gives you 2 taunt, and that's crazy. But what if he had 2 Sunfruit Protector?
He would have survived.
He would have survived, and he doesn't even need to taunt up a big minion. You see the point? It's a very risky play, but he paid off.
So he had a defender of Argus in his hand, right?
Yeah, but he didn't.
He wasn't at 6 mana.
He used the Earthen Ring first to heal up as much as he can, or he could, but just wasn't good enough. I mean if you tell me that the top deck Graph didn't win him that game, he had 3 + 1 + 2 damage on the board, right? That's 6. He can naturalize the 8/8, run 4 damage. He would have won. What would he have won?
He won that game because even if he didn't top deck the Raft, the Mountain Giant I believe was at a Molten Giant. Sorry, wait, Molten? No, the Mountain Giant was at 4 health. So all he needed to do was run his Harvest Golem into it and the 1/1. And then he would just naturalize the 8/8, and he has 2 damage there. Plus he has the Claw in hand with the Hero Power, so that's 3 damage plus the 2 on the board. That's 5.
Would he have enough damage?
Yeah.
Would he have enough mana to use that?
Yeah, Claw is only 1 mana and Naturalize is only 1 mana.
Hero Power 2? Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright. Great
It was
stuff.
100% dead.
100% dead. That's right. So that concludes the series, and congratulations, our first Thai player to go through to the playoff. And I'm really excited, man. This guy,
Damn.
you don't underestimate Thaibg.
Yeah.
He's good. The mage deck was crazy. The way he played the druid deck around the handlock was exceptionally aggressive and good as well. He's just on a different level.
It was really fun, and it's starting to look very international or Southeast Asian national kind of thing right now. Because we've got Filipinos and we've got Thai now. Now we just need some Singaporean police to make it.
Now we just need some Singapore. Exactly my point. Where the hell have those people been, man? It's just crazy. But yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that series there, and that basically is gonna summarize